All right, I think we are live. It's been a while since I've used Streamyard. I think last year. What's nice about this, even the free version, I don't believe there's a time limit. If there is, it's more than an hour. So what's nice about this, I have the stream here and the chat right here. In one section. It's split, but it's in one screen, so it's very easy to use. Anyway, welcome to a Sunday night chat. If anybody's out there, say hello. I did not plan this, so I have some free time as I'm doing laundry. I do want to thank the Total OS community for buying me a drink, so cheers and happy Halloween, right? I love me some red wine. Of course, it's Sunday night, and you know what that means. I'm watching the Hallmark channel to the left of me. I'm a sucker for romance stories, Hollywood stories, because they always have a happy ending, and I think we could use more of that, especially this rough year and a half, almost 2 years of this pandemic. So, yeah, wishing you the best of holiday seasons. All right, so it looks like Dominic is in the house, Farron OS developer. What's up, man? Welcome. How are you? Nice to have you stop by. I almost forgot just how good StreamYard is. Even the free version, it's laid out pretty nice. And shame on Google and Zoom and others for having a 40-minute or a 60-minute time limit. In the midst of a pandemic. What's the matter with you, huh? Anyway, so yeah, back on StreamYard. Hi, Ben. Ben, by the way, your Halloween costume of Aerosmith, is awesome. Playing the singer, I can't think of his name now, but yes, the terms of service username, and yes, obviously the TOS stands for Total OS for the channel Total OS today. Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to say, Ben, your costume of Aerosmith was spot on. It looked very good. For all my Arch user friends, welcome. I could resist. I'm sorry. Cheers to all those of you who use Linux, you'll know. Cheers to my Arch user friends. May you completely be unstable this year. If you are new to all this, Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, thank you. If you are new to all this, my name is Carmine. My friends call me Toss. I normally talk about technology or anything related to technology that affects our lives, anything to make our lives more fun, and technology can do that. Sometimes we'll toss in some jokes, a few concerts here and there from talented friends of mine such as Stephanie and Slim Man and Rose. Congratulations to Rose. She may have another #1 country hit coming up here. Awesome. Jeff is in the house. Welcome, Jeff. So yeah, we talk about usually technology on this channel, among other things. But I try to keep it light, fun, and not the same. Hi, welcome to this tech channel. Today we're going to talk about the terminal in Linux. I mean, Anyway, you guys know what I mean, so welcome. If there's anybody new out there who wants to say hello, if this is your first time, please do. I try to do these live shows as on different times because I know we have fans around the world who watch this in different time zones. Speaking of time zones, I think here in the States the clock goes back next week here in the States, right? If I am not mistaken. So yeah, I think it's fall backward. Anyway, I try to do these live shows at different times randomly to try and get new people come in to say hello, ask a question, post a comment, need help. It's been a challenge ever since last year. And it doesn't matter if I schedule a live show or don't schedule a live show. It's not what it used to be, pre-pandemic, like what it was before last year. But we're still trying to get lives back to normal, so I totally get it. But anyway, those of you who watch this on the replay, sorry I missed it. Maybe I will catch you on the next one. Okay, let me hide the Arch users are unstable banner. If you are if you're listening to music in the background, that's my dad's romantic tunes from Italy. Thank you, Pop, for the wonderful romantic Italian tunes. Very nice. So, if we have any Ubuntu Mate users, you guys rock. It is currently my Linux gold standard for beginners. Very well done. Thank you, Martin Wimpress, for creating and maintaining Ubuntu Mate. So, thank you. That's what I'm using now. Speaking of Ubuntu, what a mess Ubuntu has become from its old GNOME 2 days, which was great. Unity was awesome, and then going to GNOME. And, standard vanilla GNOME is such a mess, especially for beginners. I don't get it, but it is what it is. It's still a stable operating system. So I will recommend anything that's stable, but I can't right now recommend standard Ubuntu without modifications. It's just not as easy as what it should be. So that's why I like Ubuntu Mate. All right. Before I forget, a little tip. If you're going to trade in your car, make sure you remove all of your private papers and documents from the glove box. I bought a used Lexus originally for myself, but I gave it to my son. We traded in his car, and his mom was having issues with her 2-year-old Buick, so I said, just take the Lexus and Merry Christmas. So, yeah, I will not be sharing these documents on the web for a small fee of $10,000 so I can buy another Lexus for myself. Just a joke. These papers will be going in the shredder, but just a tip, if you are trading in a car, yeah, you may want to pull out your the old documents and paperwork and, shred it and rip it up or whatever you need to do. Just a tip, make sure you check entirely the inside of your car that you are trading in. You might be surprised what you may find in the car you are trading in. Luckily, in the Lexus I bought, the original manual was in there. Some other stuff from Lexus of Pittsburgh, I believe, Wexford, PA. If we have anybody from the Pittsburgh market or Wexford, hello and welcome. All right, I mentioned Ubuntu. The next Ubuntu, the name has been released. It's called Jammy Jellyfish. That's what I put on my toast each morning. Anyway, that's what it's called. Cool name. So that'll be coming up in April. And I believe that'll be an LTS, which means long-term support of 5 years. So if you are new to all this and want to try Ubuntu, stick with an LTS. If not, if you install a non-LTS, you will have to upgrade the system every 9 months. That can be annoying unless you have a test machine and don't care if things break or not. Okay? Just to let you know. All right, so Ben says, I'm considering downloading Ubuntu Mate 2004 as Papo and other things I've tried aren't working that well. Look, Ben, Ubuntu Mate is the LTS version is superb. Rock solid. And I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, having something, modern looking and snappy is awesome. But if it's not stable first, who cares, right? So yeah, Ubuntu Mate is my current Linux gold standard because it's great on the older computers. Of course, it's fast on new computers. It's easy to learn. Everything just works the way it should. So try it out. Yeah, Ben says Jammy Jellyfish. Okay, I think it's a great name. So yeah, I hope the next Ubuntu does jam. But if you are interested in Ubuntu, You might be better off with Ubuntu based, such as Pop! OS, customized version of the GNOME or Genome desktop, is like as I call it. Or you can try Zorn OS, perhaps the best implementation of the GNOME desktop. Very good for beginners. But standard Ubuntu or standard GNOME is, I don't understand it. 10 years in development and not much has changed. I understand you got to take your time to make things right, but 10 years? Here's to Ubuntu. Mate. Cheers. Boy, this Streamyard, it really is good. Okay. Again, if there's anybody new who wants to say hello, please do. Sean Chawns is in the house. He says, hello, 1 billion Windows users. Yeah, I think there are officially over 1 billion Windows users. Speaking of Windows, that may be the tech story of the year. I installed Windows 11 through a hack that Microsoft has described. I installed it on the 10-year-old machine, a Lenovo, dual core, nothing fancy, and it's faster than Linux. At least it's faster than GNOME Linux. Very impressive. It's not what I expected. Windows 11 is easy to use. It's faster than Windows 10. Microsoft was correct on that. I think it looks great. It just works. It's free right now. It's not what I expected. I expected it to be slower. Much slower, or maybe not much slower, but slower than Windows 10. It's faster, and it's faster than some forms of Linux. And look, I call it as I see it. You guys know I love to make fun of things for a joke. And it doesn't matter if it's Mac or Linux or Windows. But in the Windows 11 case, I can't make fun of it, at least not yet, because there's nothing to make fun of. It's kind of disappointing as a jokester. But in all seriousness, if you want to try Windows 11 on a test machine, I think you should. Now, I know there's been talk, with Windows 10 there was talk because it was such a mess on the rollout. It's going to be a disaster. Usage will decrease and Linux usage will increase. Didn't happen, and it's not going to happen. Windows 10 usage went up to above 1 billion users. I think Windows 11 usage will receive good adoption. The only Linux that really has a chance of hitting the mainstream and being more successful are Chromebooks. And I use a Chromebooks. They're awesome, based off of Gen 2 Linux, as Ben knows, and they just work. Chromebooks just work. And now I saw news where a company is working on a video editor, a high-end, high-quality video editor for the Chromebook. I forget the name off the top of my head, which is good news. But yeah, Chromebooks are stable. Easy to use, quite stable. If you buy one that was manufactured new last year or this year, you'll get at least 6.5 years support, maybe more. That's not bad for a machine that starts at $200. So yeah, if you are curious about Linux but don't want to install anything, but want something faster, more secure, consider a Chromebook. Ben says, yeah, it's definitely faster. Yeah. I did some updates today on Windows 11, and you would think, I thought as more and more updates, the system might get slower. Now it's the same speed. Now this may change as time goes on. I have, like I said, I have Windows 11 on a test machine. I don't trust it 100% yet to use on a live show, but I call it as I see it. If something funny happens with Windows 11, you'll be the first to know. Sean says that is true. Windows 11 is fast as heck. Yes. Hello, Mark. Good day to you, Mark. And cheers. Again, this bottle, 2 bottles of wine, is courtesy of the Total OS community for buying me a drink. Thank you. If you would like to buy me a drink, you can check out the PayPal link below in the show notes. And greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Sometimes red wine and 7 Up adds a little different taste to it. But yeah. I'm listening to my dad's song. It's the Oh Hey I'm Screwed song. Thank you, Dad, for making me laugh. How are you, Mark? Welcome. What's new with you? Hope things are well for this Sunday evening, the last day of October. Can't believe another 2 more months will be the start of a new year. And I certainly hope next year is much, much better than this year. Anyway, it's great to have you here. Metals Aber Wolf. It's easy to dual boot Windows 11 with 10. I triple boot with Linux, Mint Cinnamon. Wow, on your main rig, cool. Yeah, you can triple boot. I think I've triple booted once. But yeah, I dual boot here on my Dell. Mark says Mate is great. I use Mate for over a year, but updates broke audio. Really? Interesting. So you switched to LMDE. Okay. Of all the things to break audio, was that on an LTS release, Mark? I'm trying to think. Has anything broken on my Mate LTS? I don't recall anything wonky on mine. I use the main apps I use on Mate are Discord, Google Chrome, Brave, Thunderbird Mail, Ticker, Feed Reader, OBS Studio, Simple Screen Recorder, Kden Live, Audacity, BleachBit, Pulse Audio Volume Control. Yeah, so far stable. So, does your dad listen in? No, Jeff. Thank you for asking. My dad is in Italy. He's doing okay. Sadly, I have not seen him since summer of 2019. He has health issues that he needs to be careful with the pandemic and traveling. He does not listen. Those of you who buy his tunes, and I let him know, he does appreciate it. But he does not. He's not a techie guy. He's very down to earth, old school, old fashioned. He has a smartphone, but that's as far as it goes, Jeff. But thank you for asking. Yeah. Dominic, you were going to leave now. Okay. Separate drives, by the way, so you don't mess up the EFI booting. Got it. Mark says, doing good, a bit stressed. I have 2 exams this week, and then I'm done for the year. Nice. Yeah. It was an LTS. I think a reinstall would probably fix that, but I wanted to try LMDE. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I think I tested LMD for a while on a ThinkPad. ThinkPads are great, by the way. Didn't notice any issues with LMDE. Of course, that means Linux Mint Debian Edition. Stable branch. So yeah, use what works. That's the beauty of Linux. You have lots of good choices nowadays. When I started with Linux back in 06, it still wasn't ready for prime time, meaning not a lot for beginners. But yeah, a lot of good choices nowadays. But yeah, if something breaks, you don't like it, then you can install something else. But it's always smart and good to have a separate test machine, just to be sure. So, yeah. Once again, for my Arch user friends. Where's DT tonight? Anyway, cheers. I need to clear out one of my email folders. There's a lot. Yeah. Some spam. I got over 300 messages that I can delete. PBS updates and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys watch PBS. I do. Anyway, I'll do that later. So. And Arita. Here's to the ladies and Arita. Cheers. It's been a while. How are you? Surprised you were alive, but good that you are. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done something at this time Sunday night, Anarita, but cheers, my friend. It's good to see you. How are you? I'm sure Arch users will figure it out themselves like always. Yes. It's just a joke. You see the banner, Arch users are unstable. Just a joke. But anyway, welcome all. Yes, cheers, Anarita. Good to see you through the computer monitor. Yes, yes. Like I said, it's been a while. I had some time tonight. No plans as I'm doing laundry and using Streamyard. There's no time limit. Thank you, Streamyard, and boo to all the rest of the companies who have time limits, like Google Meet and Zoom. Boo. Metal Wolf says Arch users are unstable, laughing out loud. It's just a joke. We could use more laughter. If you haven't already, check out Friday night's news and nonsense. I posted a joke, and Anselm, who joins me on the private chats, the joke was, what did the fisherman say to the magician? Pick a cod, any cod. No more kisses and hugging and visits. Nothing, just Zoom this and that. Boo. Yeah, it's Italians like to kiss and hug, and with what's been going on, even though I'm fully vaccinated, you have to be careful. I'm hoping by next year, Anna, that we will be able to hug and kiss and all that. But anyway, Anna, hugs and kisses to you. Okay. But yeah, it's speaking of hugs and kisses. I'm watching the Hallmark Channel. Christmas romance shows, Yeah, I think this one's called an Ubuntu Christmas. It's about stable relationships. Cheers. Anarita says, "Oh, you always know how to make me fuzzy." Look, guys like to feel warm and fuzzy too. We may not like to admit it because we're so macho and tough, but hey, there's nothing wrong with feeling warm and fuzzy, right? Year round. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah, you like the physical contact, sure, because it's who we are as social creatures, Anna. I saw something where during this pandemic, one-on-one web use, such services like Skype and Zoom, so on, has shot through the roof. People need to communicate and to be in contact. Even if it's just with a virtual kiss or hug or virtual love or whatever you want to call it, because it's who we are as social animals. It's not normal not to be in contact, with other human beings. Who wrote the book No Man is an Island? You guys may have heard about that saying, but that's true. It's not normal not to socialize, So, but that being said, during the pandemic, I've been avoiding crowds, football games, concerts, stuff like that, just to be safe. I've had friends who've caught COVID, thankfully. Most of them have survived, some haven't. I'm sure all of you have stories to tell this past year and a half. But yeah, so. Yeah, Mark says, yes, stable relationships that last 5 years exactly. Yes. Yeah. Metal Wolf says, main arch, but kind of got tired of having to fix things as a daily driver, so went with Manjaro for a while. Okay, you use it, works. Yeah. Yeah. Not going out to see family and friends the way we normally used to do can drive people nuts. I totally agree. Yeah. It's luckily we have technology like this, like StreamYard and Zoom and Skype, to connect. Look, I've met many wonderful people on here, like yourselves. And back in 2019, our singer friend Stephanie came up here to visit. Stephanie, I haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're okay if you watched this, which was awesome to meet people like her and yourselves. So, yeah, like I said, I hope by next summer we are back to normal, or at least very close. But not quite there yet. So be careful out there. You know. Not the same as physical touch. Yes. And my son was just trying to call me. I'm going to text him and say I'll call you back. So give me 1 second. So, oh wow, you had coworkers that got COVID twice, both variants. Oh my goodness. I hope they're okay. Look, this pandemic, this COVID thing is not to be trifled with. Take it extremely seriously. It it can kill. It has killed. So do what you can. If you're not squeamish about or have no pre-existing health issues, get the freaking vaccine. It may save your life. I took the Pfizer one. I had no side effects. Some people have had side effects, but it's better than catching COVID. So, yeah, the life you save may be your own. So, to all the nurses and doctors out there, cheers and thank you. Once again, thanks to the Total OS community for buying me a drink. All right. All right, I'll stay on for another 5 minutes or so, then I need to call my son back. We talked about changing the air filter in his car today, so that may be it. I'm not sure. But anyway. Back to work, both of them. One had to go to the hospital on oxygen for a while. She is 59 plus. Yeah. Most of my friends have recovered. But look, we probably, at this point, probably the entire population in the States has been affected or knows someone that has been affected by this point. So just be careful. You got 2 shots, so did wife, and we now need to go out and have things back to normal. Yes. Yeah, it does feel like being in prison, especially last year. Before the vaccines, I was ultra careful. Life is starting to get back to normal, not quite there yet. There are hospitals where all the beds are full. So if you do get sick, not even COVID, but if you get any kind of sickness, then there may not be a bed for you, or you have to be put on the waiting list. So it's best to avoid it altogether. And the only sure thing that I know to avoid catching COVID is, number one, get the vaccine and avoid crowds. They recommend wearing a mask. I don't wear the mask. Going shopping, I probably should, but I avoid crowds. It's really a matter of math, putting the odds in my favor. Everybody at work has caught it at least once. Metal, wow. That's a lot. Because all it takes is one person who may not even know that he or she has it for it to spread. But yeah, take this seriously. Yeah. Wife still works, but seems like a movie, like she says, I feel the same. Speaking of movies, I wanted to go see the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die. If we had a theater, we have no theater. Both theaters permanently closed during the pandemic. And that's sad. Steve in the house. Is this that polish stream? Yes, it is a polish stream. Yes. What's up, Steve? How are you? I was actually putting some wax polish on my son's Lexus that I bought him a couple of days ago. Anyway, I'm kind of jealous. I gave the Lexus to my son, the used Lexus. I had originally bought it for myself. But, we traded in his car. His mom was having problems with the car she bought 2 years ago, and I felt bad, and I said, just take the Lexus before I change my mind, and Merry Christmas, Michael. But now I got to buy one for myself. Steve just mowed the lawn. I actually cut the grass today. Yes, yes. It was wet. I was able to cut it. It's not even because, wet grass, as you know, gets squishy and mushy. It's not even, but it had to get cut. So anyway, maybe I should have rented a couple of goats to eat the grass. So, yeah. Metal, you are in the energy sector. You're considered an essential workers. Heating products, pellets, yeah. I think everybody is, anybody who is healthy and has worked through the pandemic should be considered an essential worker. But more so the people in the medical field, one of the most dangerous jobs. So, God bless all of you. I vacuumed my car today. Oh, Steve, you got the booster and the flu shot yet? Okay, my mom got the flu shot a couple days ago, but no booster yet. I got a call Monday. She needs a different shot, but yeah. So, but no booster for me yet. All right, is there anybody else new who I missed or wants to say hello or has a question? I need to wrap this up soon to call my son back. So maybe the next live show we'll talk cars. The whole story with cars this past year and a half and the prices and what to buy and what not to buy, Yeah, speaking of cars, I don't know what the heck happened to General Motors. Anyway, that's for a different topic. So just buy a Toyota or Honda and forget about it. Yes, and Anarita says, so tell us, how's the Lexus cars? Is it sexy? Yes, Lexus cars are very sexy. They are reliable. They are good looking. What can I say? You know Lexus cars. I've seen them go 500,000 miles plus, no problem. So yeah, they are just quality. Think of it as a stable operating system times 10. Completely trustworthy, classy, comfy. So anyway, yeah. So the cars. Anything that Toyota makes is reliable, obviously. Steve says, I got a booster for you, Anna. That was my pen. That's 1 for Steve and 0 for me. Okay. There was a news article today. An Amazon driver was fired because the camera caught a young blonde coming out of the rear of the truck. So that's why Amazon has a smile logo. There are so many jokes there, but I can't. This is a family channel, so I'll just leave it at that. Yes, Steve does run a retail pharmacy. Of course he would have a booster. Anyway. I'm going to play my dad's song one more time. Welcome to the family channel. Yes. How are you, Auxilium? Yes, welcome to the channel where we make technology fun. I hope so. I hope I do. By the way, for all of the Arch users, I'm giving away free bottles of Motrin. No charge. Uh, anyway, love this song. Da, 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 da. You know, the lyrics to this song are in Italian, but it's a satire on life and relationships. And some of the lyrics of my dad's song go something like, your friends are your friends until you need them. I played that the truth sometimes. Say for Gen 2 users? Okay, Ben. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, Arch Gen 2, left for Linux, or Linux from scratch. It's all the same. I have to get some more wine. Vincenzo, where you been? Mannaggia la miseria, mannaggia. It's been months. What's up? I'm just chilling to my dad's tunes. Your friends are your friends until you need them. Da-da. My dad has a sense of humor. My dad can write really beautiful love songs, and then this satire song that surprised me in a way, but it still cracks me up. So what's up, Vince? Anyway. You're never too far away. Okay, well, it's been a while since I've had you on the live show, Vince. I keep missing you. I thought it was something I said. Just kidding. Oh ye, oh ye. Anyway. So what's up, Vince? What is new with you in Australia, mate? There's a little private chat thingy here going in the comment section. I'll leave it up to you guys to have fun. Anyway, an Italian farmer breaks world record with 2,702-pound pumpkin. Wow, Italians do better. What can I say? Yeah, it was Arch Art Stable. Yeah, that's what got your attention. Okay, welcome. Welcome, Arch User. Oh, man. Yes, I'm here. Here's a story coming out of Europe. Can I say this? Yeah. A rare flower nicknamed the penis plant bloomed at a Netherlands university's botanical garden. A rare occurrence in Europe. That's what they call it. You guys can look up the story because I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but it's not a story you often see. Yes. Anyway. Ben needs to replace the laptop battery. Yes, they don't last that long. Yes, in the words of the great, I'll be back because I need more power. You need Ubuntu Mate for power. Arch users are unstable. Arnie needs to do one more Terminator. And he needs to do it like the first one. Dark and gritty and nasty. None of this comic-y one was the last one last year. Anyway. Hasta la vista, baby. Yes. Was it a Venus flytrap? Look it up. The penis plant. That's what they're calling it. From the Netherlands. Hey, they're more, the culture there is more, what's the word? More open? I don't know. Look it up. I prefer the aloe vera plants myself. And already says the Venus flytrap. Tell me more. Maybe on another show, Anna. Low Spec is in the house. Hey, he says, yo, hey, yo, Arky, hey. Yeah. Look it up, Anna. You know the oddball stories I do are all true. I don't make them up. So, truth is stranger than fiction, right? Anyway. All right, let's hide the arch user unstable. Anyway. That's right, Anna. Anything for a laugh, right? Well, is there anything else before we wrap it up? Maybe the next time we'll just use Streamyard, Steve. And Vince, if you come on, yeah, there's no time limit on this, and it looks nicer. So, you know, I think with the free version we could have a total of 6 people, but I haven't had 6 people on the show in quite a while anyway. So, you know, but maybe we'll do that. Point Dexter is in the house. We'll boo to you, man. Happy Halloween. By the way, the last Halloween movie, Halloween Kills, I saw it on Peacock. Streaming, and I think my toaster is more suspenseful. Yep. 0 AD multiplayer in a couple hours, playing a game. I'm waiting for Halo Infinite to come out December 8th for the Xbox. I guess in that storyline, the Master Chief chases Cortana. I wouldn't mind chasing Cortana, but a bump. Anyway, Halo 6 Infinite. The Master Chief goes after the girl. Anyway, well, I need to call my son back, see what's up. I'm going to watch Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys are playing, my team. Any Cowboy fans out there, welcome aboard. So, yeah, this was fun, guys. It's been a while. So, thanks for stopping by. Have any questions, comments, suggestions? You guys know how to reach me. Thanks to the community. You know who you are for buying Toss a Drink. I'm going to grab me another one upstairs, and I need to take clothes out of the laundry. See, this is what famous YouTubers do. We do laundry while we do the show, drink wine, watch a football game, and that's what we do. So, anyway, on that note, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Arrivederci.